users are going to land whenever they visit your website. So when you go to Netflix, uh, the first page that you land on is called the hero section. So whenever I give you an assignment and then I tell you, so I want you to design the hero section of the Netflix website. I don't expect you to design the whole thing, unless your assignment states that design the landing page of the Netflix website. Then you can proceed to design the whole thing. But if I ask you to design the landing page, I want just this section. It may be Best Buy. It may be Best Buy. Okay. So if I ask you guys to design the hero section of Best Buy, I'm referring to just this section. The first page your users will see when they land on that particular screen. If I ask you to design the landing page, I want the whole page, but just the hero section. Okay. So that is that. So I want you guys to design a hero section of any website, and then you identify the use of these principles on that website. Okay, so it could be alignment, contrast. See, your hmm, your assignment, don't design. Okay, just research. You can research popular websites and then identify the use of these principles: alignment, hierarchy, contrast, emphasis, and then know it for yourselves. So you can probably research 10 websites, okay, that have employed alignment, hierarchy, emphasis, uh, what what again did you talk about? Contrast, okay, contrast, hierarchy, emphasis. So these four principles I have stated over here. Research 10 websites that have employed these principles in the design of their website. For some of you, it could be Uber. Okay, just research and know it for yourselves, because I mean, so why we had this session, right, was whenever now you guys visit any website at all, you wouldn't just appreciate the beauty of that website, but then you now begin to identify certain principles that have been aligned, that have been employed in the design of that particular website. So it could be alignment, it could be contrast, it could be emphasis, it could be whatever. So explore the various design principles you guys have. There's proportion, there's rhythm, there's unity, and what have you. Go and explore, and then now, whenever you are assessing a website, you try and identify the principles that have been used on that website. So there's alignment, hierarchy, contrast, emphasis, and what have you. So yeah, I think that's if there are no questions. I didn't want you guys to unmute your mics and then disturb the whole class. But then if there are no questions, I think yeah, that is what you have for today's session. Yeah. So I expect you guys to please go and rename your files. Okay. When I started the class, I'm sure majority of you were not here. So these are your files. When you receive them, right click on your file, rename it to your name. I don't know if your name is, I want a female name, a popular female name. About the implementation of the UI, can you talk to say on what exactly is your problem, Michael? If you can type it. I think Say is here so he can see it for himself. So you guys click on the file and then you click on rename. You can code. Don't worry. There's grace to do everything in life. Okay, nothing is impossible. Once you put your mind to it, I'm sure you can do it. So more grace to your elbows, Michael. Yeah. So you click on rename. You click on rename. You click on rename and then you type your name. So a name of any popular female. Okay, that one. Yeah. If your name is this, you just rename it to this file and then you are good to go. So yeah, guys, I think that is what you have for today. So thank you very much for joining. Who said the E? So thank you very much for joining, and then if there are no further questions, I think we can call it a day. Okay. So I've been presented with two invitations. Who should I? You were presented with two invitations because you filled the form twice. Okay, so I really appreciate everyone for joining today's lab session. I hope it has been insightful, and I really don't want to see you guys committing mistakes again in class because you've been yeah, taught quite a number of things. And then, like I said, please don't be relying solely on this class and then expect to be a magical designer, or like you just wake up one day and then Google will give you an offer. No, it comes by practice. Whenever you wake up in the morning, you can decide to pick any popular website and then you try and clone um, whatever you have done. These are going to sharpen your UI skills. Okay, as time goes on, your UX is also going to be polished. Yeah, so you can go to YouTube, look for Figma beginner, what those videos, and then be watching. Okay, yeah. So you guys are. I mean, thank you very much for joining, for making time to join. I really hope yeah you benefited, and then if we could probably have this some other time to as well, I don't mind. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm sure Sarah has some final words for you guys too. I'll let him on meetings.